Before you spend a dime on Kajabi in 2026, watch this first. This is not a sales pitch, and it's not a 45-minute dashboard tour. It's a critical review of the 10 things you need to know before you commit, whether you're building your first digital course or scaling an existing brand. Kajabi is one of the most powerful all-in-one platforms for selling your knowledge online, but it's also one of the most expensive. And here's the truth. Its best features are often hidden, while its biggest flaws rarely get talked about. I've spent hours testing the platform, comparing it to competitors like School, Circle, WordPress, and Teachable, and digging through real user feedback so you don't have to. We're going to cover the good, the bad, and the real cost. And thing number 10, that's the one that shows you how to double Kajabi's free trial if you decide it's for you. Let's get into thing number 1. So first, what is Kajabi? It's an all-in-one platform. That's the whole promise. Instead of juggling 5 or 6 different tools just to run your digital business, Kajabi puts everything in one place. Quick example, here's the usual creator toolkit. Website builder, WordPress, course host, Teachable, email marketing, ConvertKit, community platform, Circle, funnel builder, ClickFunnels. That's 5 different logins, 5 different monthly bills, and 5 different tools trying to talk to each other like a dysfunctional group chat. And if you've ever tried connecting all those tools yourself, you already know how painful that can be. Kajabi's entire value is that it puts all of that under one roof. One login, one dashboard. It's built to solve the single biggest pain point creators face: tech overwhelm. All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off. The number one complaint you'll see about Kajabi everywhere online is the price. And it's true, this is one of the most expensive platforms on the market. And honestly, I don't blame people for complaining. These prices hurt when you're just starting out. But there's a difference between expensive and overpriced. As of 2026, here are the plans. Basic, $179 per month. Growth, $249 per month. Pro, $499 per month. Let's be very clear. If you're a casual hobbyist or you're just thinking about creating a course one day, these prices are a deal breaker. This is not a tool for testing an idea. It's an investment for building a real business. But here's the twist. The price isn't as outrageous as it looks if you understand what Kajabi replaces. Which brings us to thing number 3. Let's do the Kajabi math, because I ran the numbers myself. If you were to build that Frankenstein system we talked about earlier, you'd be paying for at least 4 separate tools. And trust me, I wanted the cheaper option to win. It didn't. Here's the breakdown. Teachable Pro, $159 a month. ConvertKit, $50 to $150 a month. Circle Community, $99 a month. Website hosting, around $20 a month. Total, over $320 a month. And that's before you spend hours getting Zapier to stop arguing with your plugins. Suddenly, Kajabi's growth plan at $249 a month doesn't just look reasonable, it's actually cheaper. Because you're not just paying for features, you're paying for simplicity, integration, and time. The real cost isn't the monthly price, it's the hours you lose trying to glue everything together. You've probably seen Kajabi's new $89 a month Kickstarter plan. This was Kajabi's answer to the too expensive complaints, and on the surface, it looks like a steal. But let me be honest with you. I tested it, and it's what I call a tasting menu. It's not a real business plan. Yes, you get one product, one community, and the AI tools, but 2 massive deal breakers. Only 250 contacts, 1 good lead magnet and you're done, and no custom domain, meaning your site will be yourbrand.mykajabi.com. You cannot build a premium brand with a My Kajabi URL. Your domain is part of your credibility. The Kickstarter plan is great for testing the platform, but you cannot build a real scalable brand on it. So if the Kickstarter plan isn't enough, most people assume they should start with Basic at $179 a month. But here's the hard truth. The Basic plan is still limited. It's like opening a restaurant but keeping the paper temporary sign on the door. Technically functional, but not how a real business presents itself. In my opinion, the growth plan at $249 a month is the real starting point. Most creators outgrow Basic in 60 to 90 days and upgrade anyway. Here's why. Growth unlocks 3 critical features. Advanced automations. Real if-this, then-that logic that lets your business run while you sleep. Affiliate program. The key to scaling your course sales without spending more on ads. Remove Kajabi branding, because nothing says "I'm new here" like a "made with Kajabi" label. Your branding, your automations, your affiliates. These aren't nice-to-haves. They're professional essentials. If you're budgeting, budget for growth. All right. Time for an honest one. Kajabi replaces a lot of tools, but this leads to the second biggest complaint. Kajabi is a jack of all trades and a master of none. And yes, this is true. If you're a power user, you'll notice immediately that Kajabi's individual tools aren't the strongest on the market. Website Builder? Clean and simple, but nowhere near WordPress level control. Email tool? Solid, but not active campaign level precision. And that's okay, because Kajabi isn't built for people who want microscopic customization. It's built for creators who want a good enough suite of tools that all talk to each other perfectly. You have to ask yourself, do you want the best individual tools, or do you want the best integrated system? There's no right answer. It's about how you like to run your business.
Kajabi has made real moves in 2026 with their new AI features.
AI Assistant, Creator Studio. The AI Assistant lives inside the course builder and email editor. I tested it by asking for a module outline on content batching. What I got back was 80% done. I just added my voice on top. The Creator Studio is even more impressive. Upload one long video, like a 1-hour webinar, and it automatically generates short clips, writes a transcript, drafts a blog post. That means one video becomes a full week of content. No editor required. Are these tools useful? Yes, they're fantastic idea starters and time savers. They won't replace your expertise, but they will save solo creators 5 to 10 hours a week. The AI tools are a clear win. But let's talk about one feature creators are split on: community. Kajabi has invested heavily in improving community with live meetups, challenges, and a dedicated app. And for 90% of creators, it's perfect. A clean, professional place for your students to connect. But here's the key distinction. Kajabi to course-first platform. Community is an add-on. School or Circle are community-first platforms. Courses are the add-on. If your entire business is a paid community, Kajabi's tools will feel basic. You won't find deep analytics, advanced gamification, or customizable leaderboards. But if your business is course-based and you just want a supportive community inside the same platform, Kajabi's community is exactly what you need. It all comes down to knowing what your main product is. Now, let's revisit the jack-of-all-trades issue, specifically with email. For 90% of creators, Kajabi's email tool is perfectly fine. You can send broadcasts, build sequences, tie emails to course completion, and automate basic workflows. But if you're coming from a tool like ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit Pro, you will feel the limitations. Here are the big 3. No real A/B split testing. You can't properly test subject lines or content variations. Simpler automations. No branching, multi-path workflows. It's more linear. Deliverability issues occasionally. Some creators see emails land in promotions or even spam. Not always, but something to be aware of. Just like the community feature, the email tool is a trade-off. Perfectly integrated, but not best in class. Which brings us to the final thing you need to know, and the one that can actually save you money. So, after all that, is Kajabi worth it? The honest answer is, it depends. If you're a power user who wants the absolute best-in-class tools, then no. A Frankenstein system will serve you better. But if you're a serious creator, coach, or expert, and you value simplicity, speed, and an all-in-one system that just works, then yes, Kajabi is absolutely worth it. But don't take my word for it. You need to feel the software for yourself. Here's the issue. Kajabi's public website only offers a 14-day trial, and 14 days is not enough time to build a course, set up automations, test the AI tools, and see if the platform fits your business. So here's the final tip I promised you. As a Kajabi partner, I can offer you an official 30-day free trial, more than double the time to test everything before you ever pay a dime. That link is the first one in the description below. No pressure, just clarity, time, and the chance to make the best decision for your business. Whatever platform you choose, I hope this review helped you make that decision with confidence. If it did, let me know in the comments, and feel free to ask me anything else you want reviewed.